Hi, in this video we are going to learn how to sketch the graph of the quadratic equation that is given in the standard form. So first of all, I will have to change it into the vertex form since I am going to use the step pattern method that is quite convenient and quick. So let's start. So using the completing square method CMS. Okay, so according to this method I will take coefficient of x squared as a common, so x squared plus 4x. Okay, so I'm supposed to take the common from two terms, x squared and x plus 7 will remain outside of the bracket. Now in the next step, x squared plus 4x, I am supposed to basically add coefficient of x divided by 2. So coefficient of x is 4 divided by 2 will give me 2. So I'm supposed to add 2 squared and subtract 2 squared at the same time. Okay, so this step is always will be followed since it is part of the completing square method. Okay, now in the third step, x squared plus 4x plus 2 squared. Now I'm going to take this negative 2 squared out of the bracket, but it is not alone. Keep in mind this 2 is also multiplied inside the bracket, so it should be with the thing. Okay, so plus 7 as it is. Now since I am going to take this minus 2 squared out, so minus 2 squared, but the 2 that is multiplied in the beginning of the bracket will also be with it. Okay, in the coming step I'm going to make it a perfect square, this one. So how does it goes? There are two terms that have the x squared, so these two terms have x squared, so I will write these two terms as alone x and then 2, and this is the sign, so plus sign. Now I am going to make it a perfect square. Okay, so that's it. Now I'm going to calculate this value, and it is plus 7 minus 2 squared is minus 4 times 2 is minus 8. Okay, one more step, x plus 2 whole squared, and 7 minus 8 is minus 1. Okay, so this is our f of x or f at x. And we got the equation into vertex form. This is our vertex form of the given quadratic equation. Now we can easily write our vertex. So my vertex here is minus 2 minus 1. Okay, this is always the opposite. Okay, so from here starts the step pattern method. Now let me draw the step pattern method is basically is 1 second please. Okay, so the step pattern, right? So step pattern is basically 1 3 7 1 3 7 1 3 5, the odd numbers. Okay, but here is the leading coefficient with this vertex form of the equation, so I am supposed to multiply with it. Okay, so 2 times 1 is 2. Now our step pattern should look like 2 times 3 is 6, and 2 times 5 is 10. So this is the step pattern that I am going to use in my sketching in my xy plane. Okay, so let me make the xy plane first. All right, so my point of vertex is basically -2 -1. First we will have to plot that point -2 -1, so it should be right over here. Okay, after that we will use the step pattern, and according to that we will move over 1 and up 1. So this is over 1 and up 1. Okay, but according to this pattern, since we are going to use this, so that means over up 2. Okay, so again over 1 always and up. Now this time 6, so it goes here all the way up here. All right, so on the left of point of vertex we can also use the same pattern. Okay, so like over 1 and up 2, so this point, then again over 1 and up 6, again over and up 10. Now let me quickly give the vivid color to my points. This one, and then this is the last one right at the top. Now I will join these points in the form of parabola, so you can see that I have a parabola that is going down to the vertex, kind of this one. Let me adjust it a little bit. Okay, now I think it looks acceptable. Not that much pretty good, but I think it is acceptable. Okay, so this is how you basically sketch a graph without going into finding the roots by solving the quadratic equation. This is how you basically convert from the standard form into vertex form. Okay, then next is to write the point of vertex and use the step pattern, And don't forget that this value of a, okay, or the leading coefficient, is you know is a you can say that is a scaling pattern of is a scaling factor of step pattern. Okay, so 135 will always be multiplied by the scaling factor. So in this way you should be able to sketch your vertex, sketch your parabola by getting the equation into vertex form. Thanks for watching.